Now on the CW Augusta.
Grocery stores are struggling to keep clean water on the shelves, but we found one that's fully stocked.
I'm George Escalon in Augusta. This is what technicians saw when they had to tell the city there's something wrong with the water.
Our cold snap continues tonight and right through the weekend. We'll have the numbers coming up next.
I'm John Hart.
I'm Kimberly Scott.
It's 10 o'clock on the CW Augusta.
Now, from Television Park, you're watching News Channel 6 at 10 on the CW Augusta.
And a good Wednesday evening to you. The News at 10 begins with what you need to know right now, entering day 3 of Augusta's boil water advisory.
The first round of state tests on Augusta's water, well, it has come back clean tonight. A second round of samples has to pass tomorrow before the advisory can be lifted. It will be in place until at least 10 a.m., so Richmond County schools will be out once again tomorrow. Several private schools in the county are also out. We have a list on our website at WJBF.com.
And they still don't know exactly what caused that cloudy water at the Highland Avenue treatment plant that caused all this in the first place, but they say it has not happened in repeated tests since. We should note you can shower and bathe with water, just don't drink it unless you boil it. Team coverage tonight, starting with George Escala at the plant.
At the Highland Avenue treatment plant, these are uncharted waters.
We've got people who have been up here for 20 and 30 years that have never issued a boil water advisory before. So this is new to us.
The plant was routinely backwashing one of its 17 filters when a 4-minute-long turbidity spike took place. Turbidity is cloudiness in the water. This one was off the charts, more than 10 times higher than normal. But at this point, the department still doesn't know why. Technicians monitor the water all the time at the treatment plant, but this is what the problem. All of a sudden, a spike in the clarity of the water. And they knew something was seriously wrong.
Something that came through the filter that caused the turbidity spike, and then it cleaned back up.
Since those 4 minutes yesterday, though, the water has been clear. No more spikes.
No, there's not. And there hasn't been before this either. So, again, it's an anomaly.
With water an issue, Mayor Davis and 2 commissioners came to the plant to see for themselves the department's response.
The utilities department is doing a good job, that they're on top of things, and what I found out is that they monitor their water every 15 minutes.
There is no imminent threat to health and safety to our residents based on what we know, but out of an abundance of caution, the advisory was initiated, and this is where we are through tomorrow.
We'll figure out exactly what happened, and we'll take steps to make sure it can't happen again.
George Escala there reporting for us. Margaret-Ann Carter joins us live from the Kroger on Washington Road. She spent the evening checking store shelves and talking with officials who are using the boil water advisory to get you better prepared.
Yeah, that's right, Kim. You'll find more water bottles here today than you would on any normal day, and that's because they've been getting in truckloads since yesterday afternoon, and they're open 24/7. But not only do they have water, they also are restocking the ice here. So if you're in need, then you're in luck here at Kroger. We spoke to some shoppers today who said they didn't realize how much they needed water until they didn't have it.
You know, it's been a struggle trying to figure out how I'm going to wash my hair tonight. Also, I didn't realize how much water I use on a daily basis, not even for drinking.
You don't really realize how much you use it throughout the day.
Stores are struggling to keep clean water on the shelves as thousands of shoppers continue to snatch it up case by case.
And I've used almost a gallon on just brushing my teeth, washing dishes, rinsing my hands, washing my hands.
I'm surprised there's some still left.
A huge chunk of Richmond County is under a boil water advisory that went into effect Tuesday afternoon. But many people didn't find out until Wednesday morning or later, which is why EMA Director Mia Lucas is taking this opportunity to urge residents to sign up for the emergency notification system.
Even though we've been promoting it since 2010, people think, oh, I'll just do that later, it's not important right now, and then when an emergency happens, they're concerned about what information they're getting.
This system allows EMA to call and text you when there is an emergency situation in your area.
We reached out to 31,000 people yesterday and said, there's a boil water advisory. That is certainly not all of our community. We want more people to sign up for our system to get our alerts.
And you can sign up for those notifications by going to AugustaGA.gov emergency management website. When you get there, you would click on the public sign up click. Once you go there, you enter your information, and then from then on out, it seems pretty easy. If you have any trouble, you can always call the EMA as well. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks a lot, Margaret-Ann. Certainly appreciate that. Local hospitals, they are also dealing with the advisory tonight. Officials with both AU Health and Doctors Hospital tell us that some elective surgeries were postponed, but that they have plenty of bottled water for patients and staff.
Some people say, well, it's boiled water. Is it really that big of a deal? But in a healthcare setting, it is a very big deal. So you need to make sure that you're prepared and you have an appropriate next steps to how to deal with that.
After the advisory was issued, AU leaders met to initiate plans that were already in place. Part of the plan includes checking the bottled water supply and immediately stopping the use of tap water.
Area restaurants also forced to close because of the advisory. They say they will reopen tomorrow. Several Richmond County restaurants forced to stay closed or close early today. Others that were open had limited menus. It's a good idea to call before you try to go out and eat, basically. The health department says during a boil water advisory, restaurants have to post their plan to have any cooking or cleaning be done using boiled or bottled water.
We turned off our Coke machine and trying to push the bottles only for today. Emptied out the ice and got fresh ice back in the ice machine.
Most restaurants that were closed today, like I said, say they will try to reopen tomorrow. The health department is inspecting those businesses to make sure they are following proper protocol.